Hey guys, so today I just feel like doing a little bit of a rant. I know I haven't posted in a while, but for all the people who are going to watch this, thank you so much because this is something that is touching on a new level for me because recently, hang on, cue side music, but recently I wanted to talk about all the school shootings going on a lot lately because it's just kind of like a big deal for me. And recently my school, the school that I go to, was threatened to be shot up by a child I used to have a crush on. Not a child, a kid in my grade that I used to have a crush on. And he was in every single class of mine, and I never expected. I mean, recently my classmates and I have had like hunches and clues about it because we asked what would our teacher do in the scenario that a school shooting would happen because of all the school shootings going around lately, and all of them had different answers, but every single time this student and his best friend would ask, well, what would you do if one of the shooters was one of these students in your class? So that just kind of tipped everybody off, and it just made us all very nervous and anxious. But he threatened February 22nd, and it's currently the 27th. On February 22nd, he threatened to shoot up our school, and today is currently February 27th. So it wasn't that long ago, but, no, I don't know what to say, because he is a very good student, he is very kind and generous, but we can't look at that anymore. He is bad now to everybody. He threatened to kill his he didn't threaten to kill his classmates. He threatened to shoot his school that he goes to, where his little brother and his family and friends go to. Which, to me, that's just wrong. And I personally am happy that the police found him before he could do this, because if it was me, I wouldn't want to have to stand over my brother or sister's coffin or casket, because nobody wants to. And I wouldn't want to have to stand over my own child's casket because one of their classmates threatened to shoot up the school and then actually did it. But I just wanted to touch base with that because that's been a big thing going around lately, and I don't know why. But on that topic, it's just terrible. Please, if you feel like somebody is gonna shoot your school, or if you have a hunch that something isn't right about a specific person, please go to authorities. Please go to your local sheriff's office. Go to your teacher. Go to your parents or anybody that can help you with that. And me, personally, I know that I could have gone to my parents, but I didn't know about it until the day it happened. He didn't show up at school or anything with a gun. What happened was he was texting a student in my class, and they said that, he said, well, I'm gonna shoot up the school, or something like that. He had an emoji or something like that with a gun facing the school, and with everything that's been going on lately, hang on, one sec. Sorry, I had to deal with something, but no. In all honesty, school shootings, terrible, don't do it. And I know that if you don't feel safe in your school, where can you feel safe? Because school is supposed to be like a sanctuary where you have to get away from everyday hell, excuse my language, but where you get away from all the chaos in your everyday lives. And I don't think it's right that a student that you go to school with would do that or threaten that, because if they truly are friends or care about people in that school that they go to, they're not gonna do that. That's terrible. But his name was Devin Ballou, and he has been apprehended by the authorities, and they have taken him into custody, and he is currently in juvie in another county, somewhere away from Weakley County. And personally, I don't want to be at school anymore, because who wants to be at a school where your life is being threatened? But no, that's just crazy to me, because how could you do something like that? Like, I can't imagine what it's like to be like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm gonna go shoot up the school tomorrow. I couldn't imagine doing that, because there's too many people at that school I care about. My boyfriend goes to that school, my friends, my best friend, ex-best friend, acquaintance. Now, I could not ever imagine trying to shoot up a school where so many people I love go to. And I don't know about you, but I don't ever want to think about that again. I want to know that when I walk in that school building in the morning, I am safe. I am going to be protected by the officers that go there, or the teachers that go there. And I don't want to have to fear every day of my life when I'm trying to get when I'm trying to get an education. I don't want to think, oh my gosh, is today going to be the day that I die because some retard wanted to shoot up our school? I don't want to think that. I just want to be safe at a school I physically go to. I want to be happy with what I learn. And I don't know about you guys, but I want to learn. I want to have an education. I want to go to college, and I want to be able to do all these things in my life. And I don't want to die at the age of 14 because some stupid child threatened to blow up our school or shoot up our school. And I don't want to have to deal with that in my life. I don't know about you, but I personally do not want to do that. I don't want to have to live in a society where I'm constantly worrying about some kid that I used to like, or a kid that I used to think was okay and funny and goofy. I don't want to think that oh my god, I don't want to think that he is going to harm anybody, because he was not the kind of person that would harm anybody. But apparently, he wants to harm people. And when the authorities asked him why he said this, he said, oh, it was a joke. You don't joke about living or dying. If you want to kill yourself, don't do it. No, I'm getting on a new topic, but no, that'll be a later video or something. Oh, got me so rattled up. But no, school shootings, terrible. If you think that something is gonna happen, go to your parents, and they'll go to the authority, or go to the authority yourself and say, hey, this student or this blah 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 doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't feel right. I don't feel safe here in the school where I'm supposed to be getting an education. Me personally, I want to be able to go to school, get an education, and graduate and go live the rest of my life with a happy family and all that. I don't want to have the fear of dying at the age of 14 because some retard wanted to come out into the school and decide, oh, hey, blah, 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 that I'm going to shoot it up. I personally don't want that. I don't want that for my brothers. I don't want that for my friends who are like family to me, because I know that if I was a parent, I would never send my student to that school again. And it's just mind-boggling to me that somebody would threaten to hurt their friends. I don't know how or why he did it. Nobody does. But I do understand that he is in police custody. He has been in police custody since February 22nd, and I'm happy about that, because I just don't want to be at a school where my life feels threatened. And for some reason, that just boggles my mind that I'm worried to walk into school, which school used to be a happy place for me. That's where I get out of the everyday chaos of my life. That's the one spot where I isolate myself. I learn and I make friends and I hang out with friends. And that's just how I lived, was school equal life. Now, I feel like school equal death because of all the shootings going on. And then I knew that the threatenings were getting closer to my school, but I never imagined that here in this little hick town that reminds me of Mayberry RD from flippin' Andy Griffith's show, I would have never thought that somebody would have done this or threatened to do this. This is just mind-boggling. And I guess that's all I have to say for today.